Hello, my name is Ryan. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, miss. I do apologize. I do apologize if there is any laughter involved. I am getting sick at the moment.
And my name is Dominic, and I am sick, and I do apologize for any noise. But today, it was our first time with the VR. We got to experience new things, and we did a scenario with a girl with autism, and we got to see it as a point of view of the cop and like how he helped her understand all of this. So Ryan, how did this make you feel? Like, what did you learn from this? Like, as like being a girl and being the cop, like how was all of this? How did you interact with it?
Throughout the whole VR setup, we did have technical issues here and there setting it up. But throughout the experience, it was good. I got to experience the police officer's perspective and how he felt, and how Alex, her perspective was really rough. She was having a rough time understanding what was going on. In the moment, she felt that she was getting antagonized by the police officer, and yeah.
A big part, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, that's
A big part was the guys bullying her. The guys that took her headphones, they took her headphones away and then they threw it at a bush. This really made her feel angry, and you can see it through the screaming. She told them to get away and stop and stuff like that. But like, as the cop, you were talking more about the cop. So how was being the cop? Did you arrest her in one scenario? How did the scenario go for you?
Throughout the scenario, I did make a little bit of a mistake. I did press one wrong button. I ended up making a mistake by going further into the investigation, and I made her feel like she was being antagonized. I made her feel that she was being pressured, and that is something that I don't want to do. I don't want her to feel pressured. I want her to feel like I'm there with her. I definitely learned from my mistake. To definitely stay calm in that moment. There was a button where it was stay calm, and yeah.
Well, I have another question. What did you like realize, like, as a cop? What did you like see in that girl? Was she like nervous, like when she was talking to you? As
She
a
was 100% nervous. She was really anxious. She was shaky. She was also rocking back and forth.
cop? I was
She was
angry too.
Yeah, she was definitely angry, and she was 100% really anxious with the situation. Being a little girl, looking for her headphones after two bullies came on and just bullying her. She definitely felt anxious, and then a police officer that she's probably never seen or talked to her. These bright lights really bothered her, as I could see the autism perspective side of things, where she seemed really frantic with her perspectives and with what she was in.
100%.
Also, what are the common behaviors that are associated with autism? Like, what do you think they are?
The things that I seen from her were when she was on the bench, she was sitting down and her leg was shaking a lot. Not only that, but in the video, we can see the cop gives her his flashlight, and she gets her headphones, and then she just proceeds to leave the scenario. She just disregards the police officer and she just walks away, cutting communication with everyone. Not only that, but communication with her is very hard, and she just talks about different things instead of just focusing on one.
Now, Dominic, I do have a question. What do you think heightens the behavior of an autistic child, or what do you think triggers it?
What triggers it? There's a lot of things. There's lights, a lot of individuals talking, or you just yelling at her. She will feel frightened. Not only that, she can't just focus as someone with autism. So, based on their behaviors that heighten them, that like make them feel unsafe, there's also a coping mechanism. So Ryan, what are the coping mechanisms you saw in the video, or other coping mechanisms people with autism have?
There were multiple coping mechanisms that autistic people do find to, they have these different situations where they figure out ways to calm themselves down. And one of them I found about Alex, where, you know, she would grab her iPad and she would, you know, draw on it. She would listen to music and, you know, rock back and forth. That is also her other calming mechanisms. And yeah.
One of her biggest one, her mom said it. She likes to walk around as soon as she finishes doing a lot of work to relieve herself, to just get some air, get some fresh air, things like that. So, what do police officers use to deal with this certain thing? What are they? How are they coping with this? How are they dealing with this?
You know, there are many different ways to cope with an autistic child. Yeah. And but one of the different ways are to approach them calmly. Don't approach them aggressively. Yes, do not have a defensive, you know, physical act where you're ready to arrest them, you're ready to fight or flight. No, yeah. It needs to be calm. You need to be open towards the person. I definitely saw the police officer in that moment. He was very direct with what he was saying. As well, he was really calm. That's what I definitely noticed when a police officer was dealing with an autistic child.
Yeah, 100%.
Dominic, what can public safety do to consider when dealing with an autistic individual?
Public safety. Well, there's a lot of things to consider. Their surroundings. What are they doing? Are they safe? A lot of things, you know. First and foremost, you gotta realize and you gotta protect this person. You gotta always think about their safety first and your safety too. So that is the first thing. Not only that, but you had to try to calm down the situation, because people like this, they have very, very hard time dealing with a situation one-on-one.
You know, as he said, he's trying to de-escalate the situation. The best part to do is not to significantly raise your voice, but kind of just to de-escalate the situation, calm down the situation.
Yeah.
You know, be direct with them, as I said before. But yeah, now Dominic, what enhances your understanding of autism? Now that you've gone through this VR part, what is your understanding? What do you understand now?
My understanding is that things to consider, and the things that I understood from it were that they have emotions like a roller coaster. They could one moment be mad, another one be calm, things like that. And I could see it with her mom. When her mom walked in, her mom was really kind, and then the daughter got mad because she just wanted to focus on her work and finish it as fast as possible. And I can understand how the different emotions hit her. Not only that, but when she was in the park, there was a lot of emotions like, can you stop doing that? And then she also felt mad. There was sadness because her headphones got thrown away, and there were just points of understanding. Also as a cop, it was seeing the autism, her doing all these things. You obviously gotta know who you're dealing with, the person you're dealing with, to deal with them.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be using too much force on a kid, basically.
100%. The best thing to do is in that situation is just stay calm.
Yeah.
Don't raise your voice at all. Don't be aggressive with them. But yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you, miss.
Thank you, miss. I apologize for all the laughter.
Yeah.
But I hope you have
an amazing weekend.
Amazing weekend.
Thank you.
And I hope you have an amazing evening.